These chili plants are starting to completely change their shape. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It is day 88 of the chili grow up, and it is Thursday, the 14th of May, 2026. Today we're going to have a little look at the plants. We're going to do the usual checkup, make sure they're all right. But I'm going to focus on something different today, something I think is a little bit interesting. We're going to check over all the plants, and we're also going to see what starts happening once the chili plants move past this early seedling stage. You know, we're going to notice the thicker stems, tighter growth, stronger branching, larger root systems, and a completely different leaf development. So we're going to have a quick check through all of these, and each individual type of chili pepper, I've just wrote a few notes down on how they've differed since they've grown. So we're just going to do a little quick check through as usual. Other than that, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Me and Lucy are doing great, aren't we, kid? Yeah. You're sleepy, aren't you? Have a snooze, baby. Right, let's do this. Let's get into day 88. Thank you very much. Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. The other set of Baccatum striped peppers. And this plant's becoming really interesting. Structurally, very interesting. Just got super tall, super thick, and quite the canopy at the top there. The leaves are starting to mature nicely though. Look at all these new ones coming through. Roots are delayed on some of them, but they're coming along nicely. Definitely one of the standout plants and standout peppers once they've matured. And again, can't wait to try them on the Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Here are the large orange ties. Now here is by far the tallest plant that I have. Looking great. Due a transplant very soon, as will be this one. Very strange plants, aren't they? Leaf development's coming along. Got a nice colour. I just think they're going to be very productive later on. I just think they need the support very early, and it will pay off in the long run. The large orange tie. We've got our Cayennes next. They are just doing so well. And these are all from the overwintered plant that I grew last year. That was the only plant I grew. And yeah, just phenomenal. Yeah, they're developing, I would say, really aggressive. They've got good upright growth, nice strong thick stems, except for that one. But the rest, yeah, nice thick stems. They've got great branching going on. Lots of good leaves. Super, super tall. Carolina Reapers. Very different stages, all put in at the same time, but we've got, for some reason, a small, medium and a large. So they are the slower growers than many others. The structure is changing massively though. I mean, just look at the state of this one. Huge. And this one is doing lovely as well. Loads of new action there. It's going to be ready for a transplant soon. And this one, not much growth since I put it into it. Mind you, we've got a root there. So it's going to take its time, but they are becoming more tighter, denser, and more compact. The leaves are starting to look a lot more mature. A lot more mature. And this is one of the plants that the notes I've been taking, the research I've been doing. These plants do need, you know, patience earlier on, but super rewarding. I can't wait to see what happens with these Carolina Reapers. The jalapeno peppers next. One in the cup and one was up potted there. And they're getting lovely thick stems. Nice broad leaves. And quite a strong canopy development. That's ready for a transplant soon, but they're doing really good. Regular jalapeno catchers. Lovely. They're still developing into its mature structure, as you can see. It's interesting branching so far. Look at all that roots. And it's definitely one that I'm going to be watching closely because the shape is changing quite quickly now. It's starting to get all this action down the middle of the stem. And I just can't wait for these chili peppers to show now. Beautiful. The dream catchers. The Zimbabwe Black. This plant just looks incredible. And as it matures, the purple's gone, but it's got a darker foliage. A lovely compact structure. Great roots. And an ornamental appearance. Zimbabwe Black. We have the Tabascos. Just look at them. Fantastic. The Tabascos, they've got really energetic growth, as you can see. The plant naturally just wants to branch out, grow tall, get big. An aggressive grower. Very, very nice. And I think perfect for a first time chili grower. Absolutely on these Tabascos. Beautiful stuff. The Buena Mulatas. Beautiful, beautiful plants. I cannot wait to see this when it's fully matured. The stem colour is starting to show as well now. See that? It's gone like a lightish purple, purpley green. The bottom all the way to the top. Lots of action down the middle there. And quite a complex root system. Lovely stuff. And this one's taking a bit more time to grow. But still looking very promising. Just starting to get those shoots at the sides. Look. Starting to come through. It's structurally developing its really attractive shapes. Looking really nice. Again, just a beautiful plant. The Buena Mulata. Scotch Bonnets are next. I've got 2 in the cups and 2 were transplanted into bigger pots. This one, obviously way too soon. It really has stunted in its growth. However, the leaf growth on the top is broadening out nicely. It's just very, very short. But I think it'll do okay. Just got to give it some time. We transplanted this one recently. And I think it's adapted very, very well. Might need to put a little twist tie there. Just to straighten him up a little bit. And these in the cups. Very nice roots. New leaves popping through. We have the Armageddons. 2 in the cups and 2 potted. This one was way too soon. Hasn't really grown much since. It's quite stumped. But the leaves are nice and strong. It's looking okay. I've just found with the Armageddon, they're starting to really look healthy, really look strong. Apart from that one. Starting to, I suppose, harden up nicely. The stem strength's improving a lot. It's looking really nice. Look at this one. Never seen a plant grow just random broad leaves out there. It's going to be very bushy, I think. Super strong stem. And look at those roots. Going to need transplanting very, very soon. Probably the same with this one as well. Looking good. Good stem. Lovely roots. Looking forward to seeing how all 4 of these go with the Armageddon. Padrons here. And they're doing well. They've got their strength back. They've recovered. I think they're doing really, really, really great. Lots of new leaves there. Now this was because I transplanted them too soon, too prematurely, and they were overwatered. So I think this one's growth was stunted. However, it's getting the compact growth on the tops there now, starting to fill in nicely. Got the black jalapeños here. So worried about them to start with. They were such short, stumpy growers. But look at them now. Lovely stems on them. Starting to get some really nice foliage on the top. Dark green leaves. And the roots are really showing through now. These are going to be one of the most interesting peppers once they start producing the pods. It's going to give it a completely different appearance to the jalapeno once they all come through. But yeah, they've done great. Look at them. They really have changed now. For the better, the black jalapeno. The Poblano. By far one of the strongest plants structurally. Just lovely. Very thick stem. Nice broad leaves. Looks very stable. And it seems to have matured a lot more than the other varieties. I've got no issues here. Looks like a lovely indoor chili plant, but let's get them outdoors as soon as possible once this weather warms up and see what it can do. The Poblano, the Habaneros. Very slow growers. As you can see, it's becoming quite compact now. Got a nice dense leaf growth. Healthy branchings coming through. Looking really nice. Classic mature chinense growth structure starting to appear. For that one, surely. This one needs a bit more time. On the Habanero. Here's the sweet banana with new leaves coming through. Lovely. Very thick, healthy growth. Decent leaf size. It's been a very reliable plant indoors. The sweet banana. 2 ghost peppers. Both were transplanted into their larger pots. I've just been super happy with both of them. Really good. You know, earlier on it was a bit slow. The stems were a bit thin, but look at them now. Nice thick stems. That one's getting thicker. Looking great. Nodes are tightening, the stems are thickening, the growth is increasing. It feels like it's got its spark and it's woken up. It's really nice to see. Again, too hot for me, but they produce a lot of pods, apparently. Hopefully these do as well. The ghost peppers, the Bhut Jolokia. Our Kashmiri Mirch, the one in the cup, and the 4 that were transplanted into the bigger pots. Really good growing plant. Lovely stem on it. Very interesting structure. Very interesting. We've got the roots here. This is ready for a transplant too. Let's check the others. Doing so well. I lost that one, didn't I? But the rest of them have really flourished. Got no complaints. Lovely stuff. The Kashmiri Mirch. Been returned to the forest. The lights have been adjusted 2 to 4 inches. Everything is set and ready and coming along nicely. So yeah, isn't it interesting to see all the different shapes and sizes and progressions of all the different types? All I know is that they're coming along really well. We do have our little graveyard there, but everything's looking good as far as I can see. That wraps up the day, everybody. That's day 88 wrapped up for you all. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have liked this, please don't forget, give us a like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if everything's okay. Other than that, have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful week. You take care of yourselves. Make sure you look after me, myself and I, because no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. Take care. Thank you all so much. We'll see you tomorrow. See you Friday. Thank you. Bye-bye.